Have a look at these 3 assignment statements and see if you can work out what the problem is. In each case, the problem is to do with data types. In this first example, group ID is a string, while the number in the group is an integer. And it's saying you can't directly convert an integer to a string. If you're absolutely certain this is what you want to do, then the way to get around this issue is to use the toString function. And to do that, at the end of the name of the integer, you put dot toString, open and close brackets. It will then make the conversion for you. This will work for loads of different data types, because pretty much anything will convert to a string. The second example, I want to do exactly the opposite. Rank value is an integer, rank is a string. And I want to convert the string for rank into an integer before putting it in the rank value. To do this, I can use the int.parse instruction. int.parse brackets, and then put the rank in brackets. And what that will say is take the rank, convert it to an integer, and then store the answer in the rank value. In this case, there isn't just one instruction for doing this. If it was a date, I'd use date.parse. If it was char.parse. It always starts with the variable type .parse. If you've also come across it, you can also use the int.try_parse for this, and in lots of ways the int.try_parse is a better instruction, because if rank wasn't an integer, it would cope with that and just give it a value of 0. The third example again has a problem with data types, but it's not quite so obvious. Number in group is a number, it's 30. Cost for one day is a number, it's £3.99. And I should be able to multiply 30 by £3.99 and I would get an answer of £119.70. So what's the problem in this particular case? The problem is overall cost is an integer. The answer to this calculation is not an integer. It will give a number with a decimal point in it, and therefore it can't explicitly make the conversion from a real number to an integer. The way to get around this problem is to swap overall cost so that it isn't an integer, but a real number. You do that, and the problem goes away. Moral of this story is think about data types. You can't just swap information from one to another without thinking about them.